I live in this vicinity. And ever since I came to stay here about 5 years ago, I realized this Makati is one of the classic area. But actually, the only thing left around is always filth and dirt around here. So I took it to myself to organize people every at least 2 weeks, to make sure we weed the area, we burn the refuse, monitor the whole vicinity. If somebody throws refuse around area, we ask the person to remove it, or we discipline the person. That's what I've been doing. And I realized the place too is always dark. There's no light. There's no proper street. So I've visited the MC several times. We've written letters to talk about our road, but for a long time now, nothing has availed. Apart from that too, we talk about street lights. There's no street lights. And I realized people have been attacked every day behind the Weija Leprosarium, the leprosy, behind Father's house. Robbers have even entered to Father's house. So I gathered some boys and they mobilized them that what we'll do will be supervising, patrolling the area at night. When we catch somebody, we'll discipline the person or take the person to police. On the first night, we arrested a thief who entered into Father's house, went to the neighborhood to steal people's things. We arrested him, gave him to the police, but the police did not do anything. The next 2 days, he was released. We are campaigning for street lights and then also posts. There are no posts behind the hospital. So we are mobilizing ourselves to get some posts down. We've actually asked the assemblyman to talk about it, go to ECG, lobby on our behalf, but nothing is done. So I took it to myself that let me do the assemblyman's work for him. So that's what I've been doing. Almost every 2 weeks, we have to do clean up exercise. Make sure there are some big trees, people climb the tree and then attack people under. My tenant was attacked, who works at the municipal assembly. Her 2 phones, iPhones, were taken from her. She was given some 3 slaps. The guys were on motor. Because the place is always dark, people take advantage of the area. So now we are going to put street lights there. I visited this area 5 years ago. I came to stay in my own house 5 years ago. So in front of my house, I bought 1 pole, fixed 2 lights on it to enlighten the area. The next thing I've mobilized, I told Fr Campbell, he went to the assembly, he was giving some 3 lights. So now we are going to buy a pole because there's no pole there. So we have to buy a pole ourselves, mount the pole, buy wire, and then put it on top so that we just lighten the place. For those who walk, me I drive, so I don't have a problem. But I think about those who walk in the vicinity who are always being attacked. So that's my duty, is to make sure that there's light on the street. 3 years ago, always they say there's no light, there's no light. There was a time the light came, they gave me only 1. So I have to buy 1 in addition, and they added to 1 in front, the pole in front of mine. So like those, we have a platform, I've been making noise on the platform. So those who have, I've been buying 1, they put it in front of their houses. So that is actually giving some improvement in the vicinity. And we wanted to make a appeal that if the highways and then the assembly, they'll come to our aid to tar road for us, because they are collecting property rate, which some of us have refused to pay it. Because there's a very big gutter in front of my house where it flows through the street. I have to mobilize myself, 12,000 Ghana cedis, and do it myself for the whole neighborhood. During the lockdown, I have to do it with my own money. So I did it for the vicinity. And actually, we have gone to the assembly to lobby for so many times. It's not working, so we are not going there anymore.
To celebrate independence, we decided to come here on the 7th day of March to come and do some voluntary work. We have here the McCarthy Hill Lower Neighbourhood Group. We have here the youth from St. Jude's Catholic Church in Weija, and we have all the residents, the cured lepers from here, from our compound here, all coming together as one family this morning to come and clear all this rubbish behind the wall here. It was overgrown with trees and shrubs and all sorts. We've cleaned the whole place, and now we want to cement it, because thieves come and they hide in the bushes and they jump over the wall, and they come and torment. They came recently and stole our water pump. They stole our water pump and ran away with it. A report was made to the police, and they actually caught it. He seems to be a regular thief around this area. He's known. He's known because they found a lot of things, laptops, phones and others they found in his room, so they caught him. So we don't want this to happen again. So we've raised the wall, and we put some barricade on top of the wall to prevent him and others from entering into our compound here. Because it's not right. You come and steal from these cured lepers. It's not correct. They had no water for days because he decided to come and steal our water pump. So we did. We reported it. We want to clear all here and then cement it, and then we'll be able to take care of it. As well as that, as well as the thieves which are a nuisance around this area here, we also are problems with the water. When it rains, it's a deluge. It just comes up from the top there, comes down here. And some years ago, it broke the wall and broke some of the lepers' houses. And thanks to the Premier Lions Club, they came and constructed a wall and constructed this gutter, this concrete gutter here. So we need to raise the wall here and need to strengthen it when the water comes and the rain comes. And also the roads around here, just down here to the left, the whole road, needs to be constructed, because it's just all pieces of wood and debris and the rest is left there. So the MC for the area has promised, he's promised to clear the whole lot and do the road. So the roads around here need to be taken care of. We have the gutters, so it's the roads themselves that needs to be taken care of, so that we'll be able to take care when the rains come. And the gutters are clean and they look clear, so the rains can come and the water flow right down through these gutters, right down out into the front here. That's what our aim is. The water that comes, when it rains, and it rains heavily, and the water is very, very, very strong, coming down from the top of the hill and comes down into our compound. And that's why we need to get these gutters taken care of, clean, and put, the new side in there, concrete side in that. We need and the roads to be taken care of. But I was with the MCE last week and we discussed all this, and he told me that soon they'll be coming to do all the roads in the area here and doing the gutters and the rest. So I'm very happy that they've promised me this to help us, so that when it does rain, the gutters will be there, the road will be fixed up, and we'll be happy.